So the music for Great Expectations is quite filmic. I've used there's a lot of it in the show. It's a very detailed soundtrack. There's very few times within the show when there's no sound or music happening. In fact, it's almost constant. And I've tried to really kind of create a really atmospheric and kind of quite a spooky kind of world, really. It's a very fast-moving play, and we move very swiftly between lots of different locations. So quite often, to sort of delineate between those different geographical places. But I've also really been influenced by the set design for the show as well, which has the colours of it and the textures of it are quite sort of metallic in lots of ways, and so I've used kind of the sounds of kind of rusty metal, scraping metal. I was quite interested in finding sounds that kind of represented what I imagined it to look like. I started by, as I always start, by reading the script a couple of times and really trying to get to know the play and to understand the style of the play and how fast it moves and the story, just to get my head into the characters a little bit and the world of the play. And then I kind of talked to in detail with Sarah, the director, about it, and try and find out what her vision for it is and what kind of a show she wants to make. And then again I'm very influenced by the work of the other creative team members. So we'll all come together and kind of share initial thoughts, where Barney, the designer, kind of came with some initial ideas of what he felt it kind of might look like, what he might want to do with the staging of it. Tim talked about the kind of the colours and the use of light, and what he might achieve with the lighting design. And I kind of had a period of time where I just kind of heard it in my head, really. I kind of after thinking about it and reading a play, I'll then kind of often dream about it, and I'll hear the soundtrack almost in my head before I even start writing it. I kind of imagine it, what it sounds like, and then I try and recreate what I imagine in my head. You know, your kind of instincts on something, your first instincts are often the right decision. But actually realising them is the tricky bit.